So we're starting our practice today on the mat, face down. So you're on your tummy. Postures that help alleviate heat are postures where you rotate or you're on your tummy. So twists and rotations are a way of helping to pacify the fire element and Pitta. Very supportive also for assimilation and digestion. And I always want to emphasize that when we go through life, when you eat food, that's one form of digestion. But if you take in information, you also have to digest that and assimilate it. And that also goes for any emotional stuff that comes up in your life. So we want to make sure we're doing a practice that helps all the layers of who we are. Okay, so let's get started. On the ground, on your tummy. All right. Okay. So on the ground, on your tummy. And we're going to just start out on the belly and letting the hands rest right on top of each other. And then you're letting your chin rest there. So you're laying there, you're letting your chin relax. Now, if that's not good for your neck, then you can let your forehead go down. Okay. And then what we're going to do is work on one leg at a time, lifting the right leg up so that the thigh comes off the ground, and then release. And then the left leg, thigh comes off the ground and release. And then right and release. And left and release. Good. Keep going. Right and down and left and down and right and left. Now you can keep going, alternating right, left, or both legs come up and release down. And both legs up and release down. Both legs up and down. Two more. Both legs up and down. One more. Both legs up and down. Good. And from there, you're going to release, push back. And let your hips shift over to the left side and walk your hands to the right. Turn your head. Reach now with the left arm. Open up the side body. Breathe. Releasing through the spleen, all the organs in the side body. And then coming up and then walking your hands to the other side, shifting your hips over to the right, and then reaching out with your right hand, turning your head to the left. And now we open up and release through the liver. So the liver and the spleen, a lot of times heat can get stored there. So they're organs that we want to help alleviate, bring in some ease, softening the breath. And then coming into a neutral position on your hands and knees, we're going to do cat-cow. So dropping the belly and letting the head lift. And then round. And drop the belly and the head lifts. And then round. And drop. And round. One more. Drop, lift, and round. Good. And then from there, keeping that rounding, shift forward, lower, down onto your tummy again. Bring your hands up. Good. And then this time we're going to let the hands go into a cactus position or goalpost. The legs release. So we're going to lift and reach the right arm up and out, and then take it down. And then lift, left arm up and out. Right, reach, left, reach. And right, reach. And left. So you can keep going, alternating right and left, or do both. Reach and reach. So you're coming up, then reaching out, coming up, reaching out. 2 more. 1 more. Reach. Good. And then from there, push back. Push back, curl your toes under. And then we're going to lift up, reach with the right arm, rotate, look behind over the right shoulder, and release. Push the hips forward, tuck your tail. Soften the breath, let ease come into the body. So we're opening up, we're releasing this whole left side of the body, dispersing excess heat. Then the left hand comes to the ground, right hand goes under, and the right shoulder goes to the center of the mat. Turn your head, rotate, even out your pelvis. Slowly coming out of that. Again, curling your toes under, reach, and now we lift the left arm, turn, and reach for the heel. Now, if that's not working for you, you can take your hand here to the sacrum. And push the hips forward, draw your tailbone down, look over the left shoulder, and opening up now that front side body on the right. And then releasing, and that right hand goes down. And now the left shoulder goes to the center of your mat. Turn your head and rotate. Slowly coming out of that. And then again, we're going to shift forward, lower. Now bringing your arms up into that field goal or cactus position. And then the legs are going to lift up with the arms, okay? So we're going to lift everything up and release down. Lift and release down. Now lift, reach, bring it back in and release down. Lift, reach, bring the elbows back into a bent position and go down. Lift, reach, pull back down and release. Lift, reach, pull back down and release. Make sure your thighs are coming up. 4 more. 4, reach. And down. 3, reach. And down. 2 more. 2, reach. And down. Last one, reach. And down. Good. And then push back up. We're going to go all the way back. Extend the arms. Drop the forehead down. And coming back up, right leg shifts forward, and we're going to let that left leg shift your hip forward. Go all the way forward, drop down. Let the pelvis release. So if you're up here do as much as you can to draw the hip down, open up the hip flexor, and then we rotate, just rotate. Turn your torso towards that front leg. Keep dropping the hip. Good, and then from there, curl your toes under on the left leg, lift up. You're in a high lunge. Take your right leg up into three-legged dog, all the way up. Then pulling that same leg in. It's going to go under and across. You're extending the right leg, dropping your hip, and hold it there. Now I'm keeping my toes curled under on the extended leg behind me, keeping the knee off the ground. If you drop the knee, okay. But if you keep it lifted, that's what you want to do. Lift the torso. Then pushing into the hands, release into down dog. Shift forward plank. Modify to the knees and slowly lower. Slowly, gradually lifting up, broadening the shoulders. I do want you to bend those elbows, pull them into the side, lift your heart up, and then take it back. Good. Extend those arms. And then lifting up. Left leg now is going to come forward. And again, we're shifting the hip. Drop it down. Other leg. Flatten out that foot. And then rotating towards the front leg. Turn your torso. Keep dropping the hip down, 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 down. Drop it down. And then from there, lift your back leg up. So curl your toes under, high lunge. And now the left leg is going to go up into three-legged dog. Reach it up. Draw your right heel down. Pull that left leg in. It goes under and across. Straighten it out and drop the hip. Keep the arms straight. Back leg is lifted. Don't drop the knee. If you do, okay. But try to keep it lifted. Ooh. Rotation. Good, and then from there, pressing into your hands, lift back up, down dog. Shift forward plank. Lower with control, modify to the knees if you need to, and push up cobra. Press back, down dog. Right leg's then going to step forward for warrior one, drop your back heel and come up. Reach. Good. Bend that knee, navel in. So you want to draw in and lift up. That is your action there in your belly. Up, in and up. And then we rotate, rotate. Gentle here. Or if you want to go a little further, you can go to the ground and reach. Back heel is on the ground. And we are going to add a balancing posture here. So this left hand is going to reach forward. Now, if you're using a block, take it with you. Reach forward, slide your back leg in. Your hand is reaching out the distance of your torso. Then gradually lift that back leg up. Then swinging the arm around, lowering the leg, dropping right into a fold. Relax your head, straighten out that leg, straighten it out. Hands can be right there on the shin, no problem. Then stepping back, down dog. Draw the navel in. Shift forward plank, modify to the knees if you need to, lower. Lift up Bhujanasana. Take it back, Adho Mukha Savasana, down dog. And then the left leg steps forward, warrior one. Drop your back heel, come back up, watch that navel, reach it, pull it in, bend that knee. And then adding that rotation, gently rotate here. Or you can take that right hand to the ground, use a block if you need it, and reach. Keep your back heel down. Keep it down. Straight leg behind you. And we are going to reach forward, adding Parvarita Ardha Chandrasana. So you're reaching distance of your torso, slide the back leg in, and then lift. And then from there, we release, drop your back heel, slide back, straightening out that left leg, dropping right into a forward fold. And then from there, stepping back again into down dog. Either holding down dog or taking Chaturanga Dandasana, shifting forward plank. Modify to the knees if you need to, lower. Lift up Bhujanasana. And then press back. And again, we're going to shift our hips to the right side, walk the hands. Hips to the left, walk your hands to the right, turn your head, reach and extend with the left arm. And then lifting up and going to the other side again, reach. Now you're reaching with the right hand, hips shifting over to the right, turn your head. And then from there, we're going to take our legs to the right side. So both feet go to the right. and you sit. Okay, so you're sitting. I'll turn it this way. You can use a blanket, by the way. You can sit on a blanket. Legs are shifted to the right side. Good, and we rotate. And then releasing from there, the top leg lifts up and goes over the bottom leg. Then you take that sit bone that's up, put it on the ground. And if you can't do that, you need a blanket. Lift up tall, rotate. And then from there, releasing, both hands go back behind you. So both hands go back behind you, release your legs, flatten out your feet, push up into tabletop, look down the midline of the body. Keep pushing your hips up. Push up. Keep pushing up, 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 up. Really good for your strengthening your back body, your shoulders, your arms. Keep lifting up. And then we release back down. And now we take our legs to the other side, to the left side. And rotate. And releasing out of that, top leg goes up and over. Get that sit bone down, and if you need to, get on a blanket, no problem. Good, both sit bones down and lift the chest, rotate. Other direction. And then slowly releasing out of that, extending both legs out. Good. And then opening up. So you do want to drop the arms down, reach. Palm is down, thumb is reaching back behind you. And then dropping the arm, you're going to walk one hand over the other to the other side. Open up. Now, don't let the torso drop. Open up. Reach. Palm down, thumb reaching back behind you. And then lifting and dropping that hand. And we're going to hold it in the center. Now you can use blocks here, or see if you can drop your elbows. Release. And then draw the chest forward. Drop the chin. Kneecaps up. Good, and then from there, lift up. And we're going to take it onto our back, doing a little bridge pose. So taking it to the ground, find your heels, press up. Releasing down, opening up the arms. Draw your legs in and taking the legs to the right. Look to the left. And then lifting, taking the legs to the left and looking to the right. And then again, going back up into bridge, lift. Lowering, drawing both knees in. You're going to grab baby toe side of the foot, draw the knees down into the armpit, and then back of the pelvis, sacrum connects to the floor. You want to bring the lumbar curve back. Baby finds his feet. Drop that tailbone down. Activate the back of the pelvis. Good. And then from there, we're going to release, extending both legs out and setting ourselves up for Shavasana. So drawing your shoulder blades underneath you, palms up in a receiving position. Cover your eyes. Eyes are connected to the fire element, to Pitta. They're the most overstimulated sense we have. So you want to pacify, further support, calming down the heat in the body. Cover your eyes and then relax. Let the breath move with ease. Let the body loosen up. Relax and soften into the floor. Notice all parts of the body that are connected to the ground. And let those parts of the body drop even further into the earth. Let the body begin to feel rooted. Remember, the earth is cool. So as we let the body drop into the floor, into the earth, it is a way of nourishing, restoring, refreshing. Cool breath, cool body, cool mind. Good. And then from there, begin to deepen your breath. Allow some movement into the fingers and toes, and then gently roll to your right side. And bring yourself up then into a comfortable seated position. Pull your right heel in, then your left. Bring your hands together and connect your thumbs to your heart. Close your eyes. Let ease move into the body. Feel a softness move into the tissues. And may you feel refreshed and renewed. Namaste.
Yay, that was great. Thank you.